So one of the things we see a little less frequently at Audicles is a hearing loss in one ear. That's not to say it's not common, it's just that we don't see as many people walking through our door for that. You can absolutely have a hearing loss in one ear. The most simple explanation for a hearing loss in one ear is a buildup of earwax. And that's something we can generally take care of pretty easily and get you back on the road to normal hearing. Other times, you may have a middle ear infection on one side, which means that there's fluid and infection behind the eardrum. That's also something that can be treated and perhaps resolve entirely. It's also possible to have a permanent hearing loss in one ear. We see this a lot with hunters who maybe are exposed more on one side than the other to gunshots, or service people who have been exposed to an explosion. Anytime that we document a hearing loss that only is occurring in one ear, we make a referral to an ear, nose, and throat physician first. The reason for this is there are some medical conditions that will cause a unilateral hearing loss that we need to rule out before we begin treatment. One of those medical conditions is an acoustic neuroma. A lot of people think an acoustic neuroma is a tumor, which it's not necessarily. A lot of times it's just a growth on the auditory nerve. Sometimes the physician will want to perform surgery because they feel like that growth might grow to the point that it impedes other nerves. Sometimes the physician may say, there's no reason to do surgery, let's treat this with a hearing aid. Anytime you feel like you're experiencing a hearing loss in one ear, it's very, very important that you have that evaluated as soon as possible. We want to make sure that, number one, we can eliminate a hearing loss if possible, but number two, that we get the right course of treatment as soon as possible. If you're concerned that you have hearing loss in one ear, we are happy to perform an evaluation here in our office. It's very simple, very easy, and very quick. We will always make an appropriate referral if one is warranted.